Later than I would have liked to have published this video, but I've come back from the UWC London yesterday and it was an early travel in. It was a long day, but it was a packed event and there was a lot that happened. We did see the normal stuff that you would expect in terms of the hardware. So we saw the cameras, we saw the access gear, we saw the switches, we saw the full rack setups of Ubiquiti. But I know the question that's going to be on your mind is, well, what did I see that was new? And we'll cover that in a little bit more detail. What came across in Robert's keynote can't really be mentioned. I can't go into the specific details, but what I can tell you is there is a lot more coming. There is some hardware, but there was some very big focus around software as well. The common theme they had in Miami was around scalability, and it doesn't stop just there. It just keeps going, and there's a lot to look forward to in all the spaces, in network, in protect, in access, and all the others that are coming along. Well, what did we see that was new that I've not seen before? Now, some of these probably won't surprise you because you've seen them before on other videos, but we saw the UDM Beast for the first time, and that is obviously the 25 gigabit gateway. It has the two 25 gigabit ports, two SFP plus ports, and the 8 10 gigabit ports on there. So plenty of capacity for what you would need. Now, this is going to be like the other UDM series, so it's going to run everything within it. So it'll run network, protect, access, talk, etc., etc. But if you're looking for something a little bit more specific with a lot more power, we saw the EFG Core. Now, if you're looking for something with some serious power, this is going to be the unit that you're going to want to buy. It has 4 times 100 gigabit ports on it. It has 4 25 gigabit ports and 8 10 gigabit ports on it too. So this gateway houses some serious power behind it. Now, along with this stack, you can get yourself an enterprise campus core. Again, going along the theme of high power throughput speeds that you're going to need. This has a 3200 gigabit ports on it and has all the nice layer 3 features that you would want. It has MC lag built into it. You can do OSPF, BGP, VRRP, and everything that you would want to do with this kind of switch. Again, no prices or anything on these just yet, but we're hoping we'll hear something soon on this. Next, we saw the UniFi 5G. Now, this little device is going to sell like crazy. It is a tiny, small, compact device that gives you 5G capability on your UniFi network. It's almost going to become a standard thing that you're going to deploy with every UniFi setup. The fact that it has such a small profile means it can be put anywhere and plugged into any part of your network. Another one was the whole house Wi-Fi, and I think this is going to take the market quite quickly. This is a 3-pack of UniFi Express 7s, and they all mesh together to create a whole house Wi-Fi. I think these are going to be very popular and sell very quickly as well. Very simple device, get it plugged in, away you go, and it all works straight away. With that, you get the best of all the worlds as you have the full UniFi OS in there, you have UniFi network. Next, we saw the Pro AV stuff, and I wanted to get a bit more time with this, but unfortunately I didn't get too much with it, but we got to look at the fiber and the switch also as well. I managed to get my hands on the bridge, and this is something I'm very much looking forward to because it can work as a bi-directional device, so it can be the input or the output. From what I understand, it isn't just a one-to-one mapping, it's going to be a one-to-many mapping from what I saw, meaning you can take a single source and send it to multiple locations if you wish to do so. A couple of final things we saw the alarm panel. I think we've seen this a few times now, and that should be hopefully coming soon. It's already listed on the UI website. And we saw the Superlink HA. This is the one that has the thread router built into it and also has the LTE capabilities, meaning you have a failover so your uptime is not affected with this. Also, we got a first look at some of the edge cameras on display as well. So there was the turret and the dome on display. Not too much more to mention on this, but they do look the same as the current models as they are. So back to the UWC, there was there was some keynote sessions. There was a lot of case studies this time. There was more than they normally was. Generally, in previous years, there was one, but this year there was multiple, which was good to see some of them. And the event definitely felt a lot busier than it was last year. So a lot of people I got to meet, a lot of people said hello. So thank you to all of those that came and said hello. A very humbling experience. I don't think that experience ever changes wherever I go. A very big thank you to all of you that did. If you haven't already, check events.ui.com to see when your next UWC is in your area, and definitely get down and check it out if it's something that interests you. I hope you found this video useful. For now, this is InsideWire, and I'll see you in the next one.